a half-decent location between me and the blacksmith, we can make this location more than serviceable.
All right, I guess. Do you guys want to get started and just roll with it as we go?
That's really up to the man who has to take care of cameras.
I already fixed them. You're live.
All right, we are live. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Thank you for replying. We are live to those who are out there on the interwebs. That's what it's called still, right? No, it's not. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Pathfinder Ironfang Invasion. Unfortunately, we are 2 people short tonight. Gary and Ken are unable to make it, but we will soldier forth with a trio, which is unfortunately a trio that's not even together either, but we'll do what we can. Justin, why don't you introduce who you're playing as?
All right, I'm Justin, and I'm playing as a lovely young man who has never caused any problems, named Forvel Novelwood. He's real good with books and making stuff, but real bad with people.
Bad with people is never a good sign. We'll see how that goes. After that, we also have Arkloyd.
Hello, I play Arkloyd. I'm sorry. Oh, jeez.
Arkloyd playing himself tonight.
Arkloyd. I am Arkloyd. I play Anton Bartz, the human locksmith who has become a rogue.
And last but not least, Theta.
Well,
Chunk of trees that could not like built up on one, but could be spread across multiple for support.
Okay.
If that is the case, are we going into the same day that we left off, or is this going to be a process of days?
I would presume that you would have a day for rest, and then I guess like the next day is when you would start the work where you are.
Okay. So if that's the case, can you confirm, like, will there be just the series of rolls without, like, interruptions for combat, or is there a chance for combat?
After the first 2 days, then we're gonna have to check on that. Basically.
Cool. So in that case, for the first 2 days, I'm just gonna have 3 casting of Crafter's Fortune prepared.
Okay. I gotta make more tokens for the map because I just have the house, the cross swords, and another one you haven't seen yet.
it's funny. The longer the rest of us are away from Justin and his plan, the more likely he's going to win the game.
It's not about winning the game.
Well, then you're not playing the right games. I'm going to win the game.
It's not about winning the game. It's about actually enjoying the game.
Yeah.
Besides,
are you not winning the game? Are you not enjoying the games that you win?
Well, sure, but like, let's put it this way: you are far from winning the game, all of you.
That's what you think.
Oh no, I know. Trust me on that.
You thought that at the first session of Dragon Age.
I did.
I'm also not hindered by dying, so I'm fine.
I mean, if you go through like 6 different characters to win the game, that would be perfectly fine, I presume. Is that kind of the gist of it?
I mean, I don't care. Dying just proves that there were stakes involved, and it's not a good game without stakes. I'm just saying, it seems less likely that you're going to kill the child who's out there by himself than deal with the group of people.
You don't know me very well. Everybody's always at risk.
I just don't think that Justin would be pre-planning a week in advance if he was gonna die tomorrow.
I never plan in advance, even if I know I'm gonna die the next session.
Justin, I just had you on recording, pre-planning what your spell slots were so that you could start building.
Well, yeah, because that's the immediate next thing.
Yeah, you're planning. I caught you planning. You're on camera, recorded, planning.
I mean,
It's
that's
your
video
crime,
evidence.
Justin. It's your crime.
Jeez, I'm caught.
I gotta ask, what's Anton's plan right now?
Can't show my face anymore.
Oh no.
Anton's plan, huh?
Yeah. How does Anton win the game? I guess we'll ask that.
He wins the game by having a nice place to settle down, make money, and procure goods.
That's a pretty solid choice. I apologize. There's a cat in my way now. Are we ready to go? Is it good now, Theta?
Yeah, I told you you've been recording. I solved the problem in a minute.
Oh,
You guys just been talking back. The problem is that when I came back to it, you guys were literally laying out game plan. And it's like, well, shit, I gotta record that. That's part of the game. So it's like I can't stop now.
All right. So, well, how about this? We'll do it real quick. I need for Vel.
Yep.
Can you roll 2 days worth of crafting shelter
Okay.
or survival? And you will get your bonuses because Keening is helping you and planning out what this campment will look like.
What is the bonus from Keening?
She's basically going to give you like a +4.
+4? Okay.
Yeah, because she says, well, all right, if we're going to actually build stuff in the trees, we need to make sure there's contingencies for fall. We need railings. We need ladders within the trees. They have to be sturdy too. Some of these trees are a little hollow and mothy, and diseased. She actually knocks one, literally knocking on wood, and you hear this hollow rapture to it.
So these rolls are going to be disgusting. How many rolls do you want me to make?
Oh God, since it's 2 days worth, I need you to make 2 rolls a day.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, that second one was disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, the 31's disgusting, on its own.
Let alone the 28.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the 28 for you is mundane.
No, this is still a pretty big deal. My miscellaneous right now because of spells is a +9.
I said for you.
The
You crit failed a 19, so I'm just saying that for you, a 28 is pretty mundane.
Yeah, the crit fail, there is a massive setback, and in fact, do me a favor, roll a dex. Or not a dex, a reflex.
What was the difference for it being scrolls and not whatever we were doing before?
You lose you lose a little bonus on it, yeah. But with that +4, it basically cancels itself out.
Don't you just need to build scroll themed houses?
Oh, you lucky bastard. You suffer a bit of damage because you actually fall out of a tree while trying to set up stature, so you can like a platform, so everything could be set up for it there and whatnot.
Yep.
Hello, Eric Hansen.
So are you dead?
No, I'm at 1.
You bet. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna get healing, I assume, and that's gonna impede your progress for a day.
Cool.
So the next day, so you spend 1 day resting, nothing will happen, and then those other 2 rolls will count as a second day. I will come back to you in a moment, okay?
Not a problem.
All right, back at Team Long Shadow. Do you know where the mayor is?
Yeah, at the mayor's house.
Okay, where's the mayor's house?
I don't know, probably where a guard will direct me to go.
You ask one of the folks, and they're saying, he says, he actually kind of laughs. He says, I mean, the mayor's house is like where he lives. He's usually not there, though. If you want to talk to him, why don't you just go to the...
When's he going to be home?
Probably when he goes sleep after drinking at the tavern.
What time is that? Where's the sun at in the sky? How is the moon cresting over the horizon when the mayor wanders his fat, drunken ass home so that I can talk to him in his most private of moments?
I like you, kid. The moon ain't cresting in the sky tonight. There's too much smoke in the air. But what is it, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock right now? Mayor's probably drinking at the tavern now if you want to go talk to him.
No, I'll go wait at his house.
You could do that too. Might take like 6 hours, 7 hours.
Why don't you go tell the mayor he's got company?
You think he cares? If you want to talk to him, you talk to him directly.
How tall is this guy? Or woman? Who am I talking to?
You see, it's just like a random... You see like a middle-aged man. He's like maybe 5'10", 5'11". He's wearing like studded leather.
What do I have to do to grab him by the neck? Not the front of the neck, the back of the neck.
Okay.
I'm standing in front of him. I want to grab him by the back of the neck so I can pull him in.
And you could put your arm around him and like you mean?
Oh
like
no, that's too friendly. I want to grab him tightly by the gruff of the neck. Scruff of the neck.
Like forcibly?
Yes.
All right. That would be like a grapple roll, basically.
Cool. I don't know those rules.
CMB.
Those were letters.
Yeah, the combat maneuver bonus on your character. There would be a CMB.
22.
Yeah, that will do it. I mean, you bring him down. What do you say?
No, I don't bring him down. I'm not trying to... I grab him roughly by the scruff of the neck and pull him in to the point where my head is touching his forehead.
All right.
Like the cold sweat of days of starvation on the road as my eyes burn into his. You fucking tell the mayor he's got company and that you care. You care a lot. You care so much that you're afraid for your family's lives right now. So you just go ahead and you get the fucking mayor and you tell him to go home. Go home now because he's got fucking important business to take care of. I let him go, like, roughly, like, push him away.
I mean, the guy's like, just, roll an intimidate, or if you're going to take 10.
Yeah, I take 10 because that goes to 22.
Yeah, he runs away.
Yeah, and I'm going to go to the mayor's house.
You go to the mayor's house. You wait there like 6 to 8 hours, basically.
Cool, that guy sucked.
I mean, I don't... Later that night, you see folks walking down the street, somewhat hooting and hollering, and a little bit inebriated.
Wait. Before we jump ahead 6 to 8 hours, Anton is here, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
What is Anton doing?
Are you following all this? I guess I should ask. What are you doing, Anton? Because Benjamin's like, okay, we're at the city now. Do you want to just stay here and get out of here?
That is tempting. But this, and he points to Theta's character, whose name I can't remember.
Krog, excuse me. I keep calling him Korg.
You've said Korg so many times, so I just started accepting it, and I realized that's not my name.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Well, that's one. Interesting is one way of putting it. I think this guy will cut our throats if we just look at him funny. Coriel wishes to relax a little bit and clean his wounds. So he actually rents out a room for the night at one of the inns. Anar will actually accompany him to try and help dress him up, just to hand wave kind of where they are at the moment right now. And all right, Anton, are you following Krog?
Yes.
Okay. So you kind of wander the streets for like a half hour till you find like the spot where the mayor's house would be. And eventually, as the cat is like literally sitting on my thing here, you see this fella.
I'm gonna wait inside his house.
His door is locked.
That's nothing an Earthbreaker won't fix.
You're gonna break into his house.
I'm gonna smash the handle right off that goddamn door.
Okay.
Ooh, well, when that happens, Anton decides discretion is the better part of valor, and this is no longer quite so interesting that he wants to be involved in it.
Seeing Anton starting to sketch away. At what point did you say valor was a part of this? I'm sorry, do you want to save lives or you want to pussyfoot around?
I prefer pussyfooting.
Away with you. Smash the handle off this door. Let the door hang open. Let him know someone's waiting here for him. He was warned. Get his ass home. This is his choice. What happens now?
Oh Jesus! You see, like the mayor, this gentleman, this middle-aged man, relatively skinny, all things considered. And he is walking with a contingent of folks, some of which look like they are maybe nobles. You can't really tell. You see a mix of men and women. A couple of elves or half-elves in the group, as well as humans, mostly. And they come up to the door, and I guess, what, do they just see you hanging outside, or are you actually inside with his door shut?
Yeah, I'm inside. Like I said, the door don't shut anymore. I busted the handles off the door.
Well, he shouts, "Hello, is anybody in there? Hello?"
I don't answer.
Fetch the sheriff. A couple of the people leave, and there's a large group outside. Well, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, there's no nightcap for tonight. But if you do have any other business we need to attend to, I will be at the pub tomorrow to obviously discuss it. I'll just wait out here, and he kind of hand waves a lot of the people away. You hear this, by the way.
Oh yeah, no. I'm sure I do.
Eventually, you see another person arrive. This time it's a female, and it's a half-orc, of all people. And she says something, "Oh, is everything okay?" You know, you hear them whispering for a moment. She nods. She doesn't say, she shouts, "Whoever's in there, come out now. I will not ask again before I drag your carcass out of the room."
Is this a one-room apartment?
It's more of a small house, I guess, really, more than anything else. It's more than a one-room apartment.
She doesn't know what she's talking about then.
Mr. Mayor, if you wish to assist. And she goes inside. The mayor slowly follows
The moment
behind.
she opens the door, I'm going to take a swing at her knees.
Roll initiative.
Yep.
You have a death wish, don't you?
Nah, Krog is Krog. Oh, do I need a token on the map for the district order to work right?
Yes. You might want to post your token.
Krog is there.
And I thought I was the one in the group that was bad with people.
Oh!
Only intimidates. I posted the video, Ludo from the Popeye movie. That's who I am. I'm mean.
Okay. And we might as well have the mayor join the fight. Why not?
Now, if I'm acting in surprise, right?
You are acting in surprise, so technically you do get the first hit.
Right. So I'm swinging a Earth Smasher into her kneecaps.
Yep, good luck with that.
Well, they're not on the initiative order yet, so I'm waiting.
Oh, they should have been. There's the mayor. Why is Grenta not on the order? We'll add her.
And unfortunately, these people have caused me to go into prison mode.
They're probably going to kill you. I'm just going to let you know that now.
Dice are swingy. Who knows what might happen?
No, I know they're going to kill you.
Dice are swingy. Who knows what might happen?
Okay.
Zapsol didn't want to talk to me, so I got to take out his big bad enforcer.
Go ahead.
Force him to talk to me.
Go ahead and roll. You got the surprise. That's a miss.
Of course it is.
Top of the order then. She's going to punch the shit out of you. You notice she's not carrying a weapon and her fists are wrapped up in what looks like very hard leather.
Oh god, it's Arcloid's next character. I'm trying to kill you before you even start playing them.
Did it show up, the hit?
Nope.
What the fuck? There it goes.
Oh, the second one hits.
20, so you take 8 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and go now.
Is the mayor not getting in?
Well, the mayor's after you.
Oh, okay.
Let me double check. I think that misses, though.
Unfortunately for me,
that misses.
well, would a 15 hit?
On Grenta, no.
Okay. It was an ability I forgot to mention both times. I figured, oh, okay.
Yeah. The mayor comes in, and he has... You see him pull out what looks like a very sharp green halberd. Do those hit?
Sorry, give me 1 sec. Just want to make sure of one thing. No, okay. Yeah. I'm dead.
Yeah.
Anton,
Okay.
you're alone in town. What do you do now?
Fucking hell. They kill you.
Oh, yeah, no, they killed me in damage alone already.
Yeah.
I was at 2 hit points.
Crawbert, as you're dying, you hear Crawbert said, "What the hell is this? Some sort of assassin, ruffian?" Oh,
do I get any final words, or am I just so killed?
What's the last word you're going to
Both
say?
stab wounds go through both lungs. No chance to talk.
Yeah. You fail. You no chance to talk. Well, you're dead. I'm so sorry for Croc. Then again, I have a feeling that that's okay.
Well, no, I mean, dude could have just come home and talked.
Yeah.
What's the name of that? Lone Star? Is it Lone Star? No, I can't remember the name of the show. Do you remember the show Lie to Me?
I've never seen it.
I thought I might have seen some recognition in Justin's face. I guess not.
Little bit.
Yeah, I can't remember the actor's name. Is what I'm trying to remember. He's famous in Hollywood too. He's done tons of movies. Guildenstern and Rosenflatz are dead. He was in that one too. He's been in a lot of movies from like 70s, 80s on. But yeah, he in that one he plays a cop, and literally for like an entire season they just sit in a kitchen and yell at one another about what they need to do about this gang. And that's what I had going through my head coming into this.
Oh dear.
It's like, I'm just gonna sit in this kitchen in the dark and we're gonna have a conversation. Because all I do is intimidate. Literally all my other skills suck.
And you were off to a good start too.
Yeah, well, he showed up to this house 6 to 8 hours later because he thought it would be a good idea to hold a town hall meeting, apparently. And
He was drinking at the pub, talking to people in town.
yeah.
Hold on a sec, I'm clocking out of work. I forgot to do that from before.
And this...
By the way, do you have your new character ready?
yeah, I didn't get the backstory down 100%, but I mean, I already gave you a bunch of details that you didn't even know existed about the setting, so...
Well, it's mostly because I'm not super familiar with everything in the setting, but yes, I like those details. Where the heck are they going to be introduced then?
Maybe they're wandering Fang Forest so that Justin's not always playing by himself.
We'll get to that then. Real quick, Anton, you pussyfoot away. What do you do?
Well, I guess he's going to go back to the mayor's office and schedule an actual appointment with him.
You basically go to like what counts as like sort of the town hall, but it is locked at this hour.
Dang.
Benjamin, who's with you, says, "Why don't we just try coming tomorrow morning?
Wait, say that again. I couldn't hear you.
You know, let's go check on the others. They're all at the inn."
Yes, that might be for the best.
Yeah, I guess maybe Krog will show up tomorrow as well after he speaks with the mayor. You did tell him where we were going, right?
Yes.
Okay. So just to kind of set up the days a little bit, the next morning comes. You hear no hide nor hair from Krog. Everybody feels a little bit more rested. If you were injured, you do gain 1 more hit point. Actually, 2 hit points now because you're level 2. So what do you do?
Well, out of character, I have a bad memory, and sometimes I have a hard time following things. So we're here to tell the mayor about the attacks on the town that we had been in, and what else was there?
That was pretty much that was pretty much it. Hey, there's attacks. We need help. Can you send help, or can you help prepare for what's coming?
All right. Well, then Anton is going to try to do this properly by making an appointment.
You go back to like what counts as the town hall, and you actually do see the mayor is there looking over paperwork and things like that. He does have a secretary, and there's a few other people that are in there as well. And the secretary, who's a young halfling woman, says, "Can I help you?"
Out of character, what was the name of the town that was attacked? Something?
Phaendar.
Yes, this concerns Phaendar. I was there not long ago. There was a well-organized attack by very vicious hobgoblins. They've taken the town over, and the survivors have fled into the nearby woods. We need some support, some help from the mayor, and if possible, a armed force to drive the hobgoblins away.
Oh, do you have any? Okay. Do you have any evidence of this?
Just a scar.
I see. Well, maybe you should go talk to him.
Wait. Well, I don't think we took anything from the hobgoblins as booty, did we?
You did. You did. Well, actually, roll an intelligence check. See if you remember.
Nope.
You don't remember necessarily any anything specifically from the group. I mean, you probably grabbed like different missives and things like that, but you can't recall anything specific from the hobgoblins.
Does your cohort?
That's a good question. You want me to roll for Benjamin?
Yes, please.
I can do that.
Come on, Benjamin. You got this.
He kind of needs to. Benjamin remembers, and he says, "Wait, what about that note that said it was like a bounty placed on survivors from Phaendar?"
Oh, yes. And actually, out of character, I think that Anton was on that bounty.
Oh, no names were on the bounty at all. It just said survivors from Phaendar.
He'll take that from Benjamin, thank him profusely, and
Don't worry about it.
show that to the mayor's secretary.
Well, I mean, she already said you could go talk to the mayor.
Oh, okay.
She's
And
like,
the mayor.
yeah, that he's not really doing much today. He's going to spend most of his afternoon in the pub talking with the people of the town. You know, his standard routine.
Oh, in the sake of brevity, Anton will tell the mayor what he told the secretary and show off the evidence.
The mayor says hello, and welcomes you, sits you down, shakes your hand, all that stuff.
Being congenial, very nice.
And he says, well, and so you say the whole thing again, and he says, well, that's an interesting tale. Why should I worry about it?
Well, we are Phaendar, and you are neighbors, are you not? They may come here, despite your lovely walls and your grand fortifications.
I mean,
a highly disciplined and numerous force that are even now reinforcing Old Phaendar into a base of operations that they could use to strike anywhere within a few days' travel.
I must admit that I'm not really concerned about what a few uppity goblins are trying to do down south. Even if they attempt to try and march up here, Long Shadow is one of the most well-defended parts of Nirmathas. We've already withheld sieges from the likes of Molthune and others, even the orcs from Belskin from before. You're giving me evidence that, yes, there's apparently some sort of legion going on, but why should I be worried? They're not going to come up here, and they're not going to harm us. I mean,
you're not to bring us any aid?
I have no reason to.
And, of course, Anton, being the sort that he is, does see his point, because in the mayor's situation, he would say the same thing. So he's cross, but he's not upset.
Well, let me ask, do you have any skills that might convince him otherwise at the moment?
Let me see. I have a bunch of class skills for being a rogue. Let's see. Looking for what I have ranks in. Diplomacy.
Yeah, give that a shot. Ooh. Okay, what would you say then?
The health of one town, the health of the nation depends on the health of each town within it. If Phaendar were to fall to the hobgoblins, that would make an entire section of country dangerous to travel through for your citizens and for those merchants coming to trade with you.
He says, you're not very familiar with Nirmathas, are you? Are you from the area?
No, I'm newly immigrated, I must admit.
Ah. Yes, every town is more or less individual in their own affairs. Merchants still come and go across the northern and eastern roads. We still had a couple from the south. You're saying possibly the south might be occupied. Fair enough. But we also have the docks. I'm, again, not necessarily concerned about income coming in. That being said, if you are worried about these hobgoblins coming from the south up here, like I said, we've weathered sieges before, And worst comes to worst, we'll just simply abandon the town and come back when necessary. Nothing is ever permanent in Nirmathas.
Well, that's what the people of Phaendar thought as well. They thought they could abandon their city and come back. Meanwhile, the hobgoblins have posted up there and shown no signs of leaving.
Well, how do you know? What have you seen?
They're building a tower. You don't build a tower in a place you plan to abandon later, do you?
Roll. What knowledges do you have marked?
Dungeoneering and local.
Roll a local.
All right, my earbud fell out. Give me a moment.
Yep, take your time.
Nope, he's still very much new here.
Fair enough. He says, well, I mean, a tower could mean a lot of things. It could be made out of scrap. It could be made out of stone, regardless. If they're trying to establish something, eventually they will be pushed back, if not by the rangers and the rest of those in Nirmathas, but the forest warden as well will do so. The other militias. And if that is the case, we need our own militias to still be vigilant around here.
I see. Well, would you at least be able to spare some food and supplies for the survivors who are even now displaced and living in the woods?
You speak of you speak of the Fangwood.
Yes.
Roll one more diplomacy, please.
All right. Why am I so good at diplomacy and I suck at everything else?
Hey, you know what? That's what's getting you through right now. He says, well, I can do that, I think. Tell me, how many... Do you have a number of survivors?
Anton would give the number that he remembered from before we left.
All right, so it says, it's a small amount. I'm sure there's probably others, too. Very well.
Yeah, more may join them in the time between my leaving and returning.
What I'll do is, in a day, here's what I will do. I will consult with the rest of my advisors, and at the very least, I can provide some aid in regards to food and supplies. But I cannot spare any men at this point. And if these goblins actually come up to here, they'll be in for a rude awakening trying to bust through our walls.
That is most generous of you. Anton will bow as appropriate to a mayor.
Very good. It was a pleasure to meet you, Mr.
Anton Yards.
Pleasure
my
to
associate Benjamin.
It was a pleasure for both of you, gentlemen. Please, are you, after I finish some work here, would you like to join me with the rest of the people down at the inn? We're heading to the Canary. It is one of the best pubs in town.
Just tell me how to get there, and I will be there.
You just go down go down near the docks. Can't miss it. One of the larger longhouses.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will join you there.
Very good, very good. It was a pleasure.
Likewise.
So you will be getting some supplies to take back.
Perhaps over a play, he can tell you about how the dark side of the force will keep you alive.
A play, you say?
Or, I don't know, people playing blitzball. It's hard to tell what was going on in that scene.
Blitzball?
From Final Fantasy
10?
10, yes.
Oh, God. I do not like 10. Anyway, for Vel. Justin,
Yes.
we'll come back to you now for a little bit.
Hell yeah.
I believe... How's this for like an area for you?
Great.
Okay. So you spent like after a day recovering from your fall, you go straight back to work. I'm assuming you've been instructing everybody to continue doing the hunting and foraging and whatnot.
100%. 100%.
Okay, can you roll me a D100, please?
My favorite die.
Well, you got lucky. You found something. I shouldn't say you. One of the hunters found something, and they bring it back. It looks like a giant ram. Or goat.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he says, I found this little thing, like, wandering all over the place. You ever see a ringhorn before?
No, but I heard about him.
Go ahead and roll a nature, if you have.
This is also gonna be determining if I'm just trying to look impressive and I'm actually talking at my ass.
I know. I think you're talking out of your ass.
100%.
You have? Really? So you know all about, like, their giant horns and everything?
Yeah, they keep spinning around until they, like, have like, T-shaped heads and stuff like that. Yeah, read all about them.
That's not how they are, actually.
Oh. Maybe I was thinking something else.
Looks more like a wind cyclone. A circular horns. Anyway, I found one. I lured it back here and got it captured. We could either eat it for food or milk it.
Oh. Well, if we found one, and we're going to be chilling here, I say we milk it, and then if we find another one, then we could get more than another one.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes when you get more than one.
Yeah, I don't know the process, but I know that two people can make another person.
I'm gonna walk away now. The kid's creeping me out. Seriously, why are we listening to him? Because he's the only one that knows how to build shit that intricate. Yeah, so you know how to build shit too. And they're just like whispering in the corner now.
That's fine.
So I need to check something. So what else are you, oh, I'd lost the entire game now. What the hell?
Well, if you lost the game and you're the GM, I guess that means I've won the game.
I was about to say.
That's impressive considering you're dead.
Yeah. It is impressive. I'm just that kind of guy.
I'm gonna whisper something to you real quick there, Theta.
Sweet nothings in my ear.
The way it goes.
It's very hard for me to whisper because your symbol is not on the thing.
Yep.
I'm going to try rejoining the call, see if I can get cameras, because these little squares are bothering me.
Alright, after you come back, I want you to do some rolls again.
Perfect.
Did you roll first?
Let him rejoin the call.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I am not going to get it. Same rolls?
Yes, please.
How many?
We'll do 1 day's worth, so 2.
Sure.
And I'm keeping track of your progress.
1, 2. Natural ones.
Oh my god.
So maybe inadvertently all these houses and structures you're building look like scrolls.
So you're getting some progress in, but another accident does occur. It looks like one of the pieces of twine you were using to hold up a plank on one of the houses just snaps, and the entire plank comes crashing down Let's see if it hits somebody. Ooh. Ooh! Somebody was knocked unconscious. One of the refugees. And they need immediate medical attention.
I run and get someone who can give medical attention because my heal is 0.
That would be Auburn, so she'll
100%.
take care of it. I mean, I can roll for it, but I guess we should see if this NPC dies.
I mean, to be fair, you're probably taking out the weakest of them.
Low roll.
Natural selection's going on here.
Yes, let's just make it worse for everybody.
Well, I mean, clearly this is the one that had a 6 dexterity.
That should not say DC 0. Actually, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, well, the one who is unconscious is stabilized, and she will now do the heal check to see if she can stop any bleeding. Where's the heal? Where's the heal? I can never find the stats on this fucking thing.
There you go.
There it goes. Yeah, she's able to stop it. She says, "What happened? What's going on up there?" I'm assuming you're up in the trees somewhere.
Yeah, I'm just like, something flying at... Well, one of the things accidentally snapped, and then someone got hit.
Ooh. Be careful, because, you know, we got to be very careful. We don't need anybody to get hit or injured. If we do that, we're losing more people who can go hunting and cooking what little we have left.
Got it.
Theta, I still can't whisper you, so I'm just going to ask you straight up.
Krog.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm still attached to the Krog name, even though you probably can't figure out my new character's name for some reason. I'm attached to my symbols as names. I imagine I have avoided so much spam.
So I sent it to you. And we're going to be doing that in a bit, okay?
Sure.
So, all right. So, for Val, real quick, I need you to do one more roll for me.
Same roll?
No, this one is another D100.
Cool. I hope I get the same number.
No.
43.
You actually get one of the hunters coming back from you. Says, "Oh, hey, kid, I need your help.
I'm coming."
There's fighting going on down the creek near this thorny berry bush."
All right. Yeah. So with that, I would have gone to join. My spells for the day would have been what is currently prepped. I'm good to go.
Wait. Just a thought. How long ago did you get hit for 6, 7, 8 points of damage? I can't remember how much it was.
Like 3-ish days ago, but I did get healing.
Okay, you got magical healing or something?
Yeah.
Not natural healing.
It would have been a combination of the two, but yeah, I'm back up.
I just don't want you rushing off to combat with 1 hit point.
That would be terrible.
It wouldn't be that big of a difference depending on what I'm fighting.
Arcaloid, I'm going to put you in this fight. You're going to be playing the hunter.
All right.
Just so we have everybody involved.
Oh, the Bloodborne character?
Yes. No. We're back on the
character.
Yes.
So which one's the hunter? This one?
Yeah, that would be Tydell, I believe.
Okay.
Or La Rosa. One or the other. They're basically twins. Theta, if you could put your new character near the water, please.
I'm assuming the water is this weird foggy thing.
Yes. That works. Actually going to move your guy into the character section. I don't know if everybody else can see it or not, but
I can see it.
and you are currently fighting creatures. They look like giant plants.
Yeah, creatures are my favorite things to fight. Second only to people.
And
Third being my emotions.
Oh dear. And can I please ask everybody to roll initiatives?
My
So-
initiative is I win.
Where is initiative on these sheets?
On the La Rosa sheet, it would be at the top. It should say init and a number.
There it is. Okay.
Because they're basically NPC sheets. And then let me get the music going in a second as well. Let's see, what would be good? This. Okay. So, La Rosa, you're actually going first. You see these two plant-like creatures that look like medium, like almost human-sized. They're just made out of like thorns and brambles. Like maybe getting close to them would be a bad idea. And they're like surrounding in the middle of like this small, like little wet pond here, a half-orc. So, what do you do?
Well, they don't look like they're immune to arrows. So let's shoot them with the short bow. See what happens.
Go for it.
You fool.
That is a hit, and your arrow goes into. And your arrow like strikes into the plant, and you see it like quiver and shake, and bits of its like thorns and brambles like fall off of its body, its quivering body. Just for edification's sake, which one did you hit?
The closest one.
Okay.
And then moving there.
For Vel.
All right. What I will do, get my fist going. Swing the other one while this one keeps spinning.
Uh-huh. Ooh, is that touch AC or regular AC?
I think it might be regular because it's a melee attack, but I do it at a distance.
Just
Okay.
range touch attack.
Range touch, so that would be touch AC.
Yeah.
That actually will be a hit then.
Cool. 3 damage.
The orc, the half orc there, sees like this like psychic fist come out of nowhere and just like punch the brambles. The brambles actually almost try to stick to the fist, but they can't grab anything. All right, King, your turn.
Yeah, I guess I'm screaming in a rage.
Yeah, that would be what you do.
Ah, I forgot I was talking without holding the push to talk.
That's all right.
And we're here, and we're right here. That's your quick recap. And I swing a scimitar down at this thing.
Yeah, that's a big hit. Not only do you crit it, but your scimitar basically cuts it to pieces, to ribbons. You just start slashing lashes and brambles away from the creature till it just collapses in a heap in front of you. The second lash doesn't like any of this happening. But it also can't move that far, so... You're the only one that's in range there, King, so it's actually going to attempt to slam you. Does 16 hit?
No.
Okay. So you also miss the bleed damage and everything as well. La Rosa. Arcloid.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, just checking.
Okay, I'm pretty sure there's like, what, -2 penalty, or is it -4 for shooting at the melee?
It would be -4 unless if you have precise shots, which is a feat. And she does not. I can tell you that right now.
Well, 6 hit points is 6 hit points, so I'm going to go for the short bow. And miss.
That is a miss. Forvel.
Okay. Forvel is going to see what's going on and see the damage that scimitar did. He's like, I'm gonna make your weapon better for a second. Run up, not reading the social cues, touch the screaming guy's weapon to make it a magic weapon.
You can do that. I'm assuming King will allow it.
So I'm gonna first combat.
Fair enough.
And then I'll go behind him.
King, go ahead. Magic weapon, I believe, gives you a +1 on attack rolls here.
Attack and damage.
There you go.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, scimitar again.
That is not enough.
Touch it very sweet. It's very sweet. This is...
The Bramble Lash here raises its brambly thorns. 11. I don't think that hits.
Nope. I mean, that's even including my -2 penalty to AC with raging.
Yeah. All right. La Rosa.
Let's try this again. Almost did the wrong button.
Not enough, unfortunately.
So sad.
Forvel?
All right. In that case, from behind my meat shield, my fist was swinging. I'm gonna uppercut, and my hand's gonna go through his legs, and then that's what's gonna turn into the uppercut.
Oh God. Okay. That's a hit. You uppercut. You uppercut a plant. Good job.
Hell yeah, I do.
Go for it, King.
Yeah, scimitar again.
That's a hit. You cut down some of it.
For 4 damage, not 3.
Hold on. I also have that.
You gain a +1 trait bonus on damage against foes who are threatened by only you. Fair enough. So it's still standing, and it's going to try and slam you one more time and break its thorns into your body. Ooh, 21.
Yeah, but it only deals 4 damage, and I have 4 temporary hit points for being in a rage. So.
But are you? You are also now bleeding 1.
Yeah, but I have damage immunity 1, damage resistance 1.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, remember?
Oh yeah. Okay, so then.
So nothing. I'm not even bleeding.
No, you're bleeding.
I ain't got time to bleed.
I look at it. You ain't got time to bleed. I mean, I'm looking at it like, yeah, you're bleeding, but it's barely like phasing you.
Yeah, thank God I'm just so healthy. I make as much blood as I bleed out.
Jesus Christ, you are literal. This is like a night and day character between Krog and everybody else, isn't it? La Rosa.
There we go.
That's a hit. Nice. You your arrow strikes right into the heart of the bramble lash. It looks like it is starting to sag, barely like able to hold its mass together. It's almost down. Forvel.
I run around the corner, doing my best impression of this yelling fighter.
Okay.
My voice partially cracks as I try and stab it.
You just miss.
And that's it.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
King.